there, it's been a while. For those of you who don't know me, hi, I'm Sol. I upload very irregularly and mostly content that I just find interesting at the moment. And for those of you who aren't new, I'm so sorry I've been gone for so long. Let's get right into it. First of all, happy Halloween. I'm recording this on the 31st of October. When you're watching this, obviously it's not gonna be Halloween anymore, but happy Halloween! Woo! I don't know. Tomorrow I'm going to get a new tattoo done and I'm really excited and wanted to just vlog the experience. So far I have only two tattoos. Well, I have two tattoos. I have the little Totoro on my arm. How do I best show it? Like this? And then like flip it so you can actually like look at it better. That also needs to get redone because it's literally been 10 years since I got that. Wow, that's crazy. And the second tattoo I got done I think a bit over a year ago. And it's right here. I lovingly call it my pride angel because the design is inspired by biblically accurate angels and it has the bicolors. And this tattoo's motif is going to be her. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, I'll let you go. I'm sorry. For those of you who don't know, that is Touche, my cat. I made a video about adopting her from the animal shelter, I think 3 years ago. Back then she was 5, now she is 8 years old, and I love her to bits. I've always been obsessed with cats, they're my favorite animals, I love them so much. But her, she made me truly a crazy cat lady. You know those people who just show you pictures of their children uninvited? That's me, and she's my child. As you can see, she's a tortoise shell, or torty as some people call it, and she does have the tortitude to match it. She is a little diva, I do have to say. She also screams at me quite a lot. She's the most talkative cat I've ever seen or met, ever. And she does sound like she smokes 10 cigarettes a day.
Good morning.
But also, she's so incredibly affectionate. I grew up with cats. I've never had a cat who actually like came up and laid on top of me. I've only had cats who just liked being near you, but didn't really like the cuddles that much. When we go to bed, she will just jump into bed with us, lay on top of someone, and then purr in our ears. And honestly, it's the best sleep I've ever had. Like a purring weighted blanket, very, very relaxing. Sometimes when I'm watching YouTube or my partner is playing on his laptop, she will just come up to us and lay on top of us and she's so incredibly loving. Loving and crazy. You know, cat behavior. So when I got a tattoo voucher for 100 euros for my birthday back in January, I knew pretty soon that I wanted to get a tattoo of her. Honestly, let me just show you the voucher. Look how aesthetic this is. That looks so freaking cool. I love the vibes. Please ignore my broken fingernail. I'm getting the tattoo done by Sue from Sue's Tattoos. She is based in Frankfurt and we already had our consultation and it was honestly so lovely. She really listened to me. She was so sweet. I had a great time just talking to her and like talking about the idea and the design behind it. I do want the tattoo to be a little bit more stylized, very cutesy, maybe a little Ghibli-esque because I'm obviously obsessed with Ghibli. And Ghibli cats they look iconic, let's be honest. I want to get the tattoo on this arm near the, what is it called, crook of my arm? You know, the opposite of my elbow, like basically here. That's at least the plan. I don't want it to be like too huge, but I also don't want it to be too small so you don't see all the cool details anymore. And yeah, I'm just really, really excited to be getting this done ASAP. It's going to be very interesting because I'm also invited to a Halloween party today, which I'm also super excited about, but I'm probably going to be very, very tired tomorrow. It's a joint Halloween and birthday party for one of my partners and their best friend, and that I'm also like friends with. I'll see if I maybe can vlog a little bit of the party too because I think it's gonna be amazing. Basically, the plan is to take you along with me for the next 2 days and just vlog a little bit about what's going on and just sharing my joy with you. That's all. I love you so much. I'll see you later. Bye. The drive to the birthday party itself was pretty long, about 2.5, 3 hours, but honestly it was very much worth it. I just put on some music and tried to enjoy my train ride. When I arrived, I was really amazed. The location itself is so cool. It was inside of a church and everyone had decorated it so beautifully. They had put so much effort into it and it just looked so cool, so cozy, so spooky. I felt so comfortable. I helped cook a little. We made pumpkin soup. The soup turned out so good and we also had some ciabatta bread and some snacks. It was just, everything was so delicious. We also made some punch. My costume was a sexy jester. A sexy clown? I don't know. I just felt really beautiful. And then we spent the night watching some YouTube videos, playing some card games, watching movies, just enjoying each other's company. It was really, really fun and cozy. We had such a great time, honestly. And then, I don't know, around 4 a.m., I fell asleep because I was incredibly tired and I had to get up bright and early tomorrow. Well, I say bright and early. It was very, very rainy, which, yeah, I wasn't very happy to see, but I was so excited to get the tattoo done regardless. I just didn't care. I took another train and then I arrived at the tattoo salon. When I was about to enter, I actually saw a squirrel and I thought, yeah, that's a good sign. And I just look at the vibes of this tattoo studio. It's so pink, so nerdy. It just felt like I was with some of my friends or something. Kind of looked like my dream bedroom, you know, decoration-wise. I just felt incredibly comfortable. Sue showed me her design for my tattoo and I really loved it. And then we talked about how we were going to color it. She showed it to me on her iPad so I could have a better visual understanding of it. Then we placed a stencil. I took a quick snack break because I had to eat something because I had been on the road for a while. And then we got started. And honestly, it was the easiest tattoo session ever. Maybe it's just me, but I felt like Sue was being very, very gentle. It didn't hurt nearly as much as my other tattoos, even in places where I thought it would hurt like a bitch, like near the crook of my arm. But it wasn't bad at all, and she kept checking in on me, and we just chatted really, really comfortably. It was actually a really, really fun time. And honestly, just look how beautiful the tattoo looked, even without any coloring done yet. Like, so gorgeous. And then we got to coloring and Sue warned me a little that it was probably going to hurt worse, which it did hurt more. But once again, the communication was very appreciated. I felt taken seriously and like my well-being was actually important to her and not just because she didn't want to get, into trouble. Once again, I keep repeating myself, but I felt so comfortable. And now just look at the final product. Look how beautiful it is. Like, oh my god, I just keep looking at my arm and I'm just so happy to see it. And afterwards, I just went home and of course I had to show my cat the tattoo that I got for her.
Hi! Hi! My baby! Baby! I'm back. Look. It's you. It is. How was your day? Really? Tell me more. Wow, that was busy, huh? Were you busy making biscuits all day? Really? So many? You're crazy. Wow.
As you can see, it's the next day. The tattoo is healing. It's underneath this kind of like plaster thingy. And I'm feeling pretty good, just a little bit tired still. I had a great weekend. I just wanted to reiterate how comfortable I felt with Sue. She really took her time with me. She explained everything she was going to do, why she was going to do it, why she thought maybe my ideas weren't going to work, but also like took my ideas into consideration. Sue mentioned that it's very important for her to create a safe space, and I did feel very safe there. I also just really quickly wanted to show you what else I bought, because she sells prints and keychains and all that kind of stuff. I really like her art style. It's very anime inspired, but also very Tim Burton inspired. There's some H.R. Geiger in there. a lot of different inspirations. So I also bought some prints, and I don't know, it made me feel like I was in an anime convention. It's really fun. I bought this nifty print that sadly took a little bit of a beating during the train ride, but it's so beautiful. Like, her prices for the prints are also so good. She sometimes is at conventions, at different ones, and also sells her art there. Very, very affordable, very fair prices. I also bought a few smaller prints. I bought this one. Very Chainsaw Massacre girly pop. We have a spider, and this is what I mean. This is like the more Tim Burton-esque art style. This one, so good. Also reminded me of H.R. Geiger, and I don't know, I just look how beautiful this is. I'm so happy with these. They're gonna get hung up in here. This is supposed to be the gaming room soon because I'm still in the middle of unpacking and stuff from the move. By the way, I moved apartments. I don't know if I mentioned it in this video, but I moved apartments. I left Sue's social media and website in the description down below. I would very strongly suggest checking her out if you're planning to get a tattoo and are able to go to Frankfurt. It was the best tattoo experience I've ever had. Granted, I've only had 2 tattoos done before, one of which where the experience was pretty horrible, but it was the best experience I ever had, and I do want to endorse it because I truly, strongly stand behind that. I support her as an artist. I support her as a tattoo artist. I just think she's doing amazing stuff, and I can't recommend her enough. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you've come this far, maybe consider dropping a like and subscribe. God, that felt so cringe. Anyway, wherever you are, I hope you'll have an amazing day, and maybe I'll see you in my next video.